Hello, everyone. This is Carla with Concrete Gardens Homestead. And last week, if you remember, I was showing you how to fertilize the onion seeds that we had started back on January 31st. And so it'd been about 2 weeks. They'd been up about 2 weeks. And I did a video just showing you how to fertilize and how to dilute the fertilizer. And if you remember, I used one of these gallon jugs with water. Let me just get it here real quick. I had this full of water and I put in 2 tablespoons of my Neptune's Harvest liquid fertilizer, because normally for vegetables out in the garden that are already out there, what you would use is 1/8 of a cup per gallon of water to water your vegetables with. Well, for whatever reason, I guess I was thinking that 2 tablespoons was half of 1/8 of a cup. Well, guess what? It's not. 2 tablespoons is actually equal to 1/8 of a cup. So with seedlings, you want to really dilute your fertilizers, and you don't want to use them full strength. You want to dilute them to 50% strength. And so I watered our onion seeds with full strength fertilizer, thinking I was doing it at 50%. And you can see they didn't fare too well. There's a lot of dead ones in here. You can see they turned brown. It burned them. And this pan is actually the good pan. This pan fared even worse, I think. I mean, I still have some good onions, so all is not lost. Gardening is not perfect. I'm certainly not perfect. We all make mistakes. And that's why I wanted to share that with you, because you can see, actually, I guess this little pan maybe fared the worst. They maybe weren't as mature, weren't as far enough along. Now, this other pan of onions, the candy onions, which my neighbor across the street gave me the seeds for, I started them 2 weeks after I started these. And if you remember on that video, I did not use fertilizer on these because they had only been emerged for about 3 or 4 days when I did that video. So thankfully, I didn't put any fertilizer water on these, and I just used plain water that night, and they're just doing fantastic. They're coming right along. By the time it's time to plant these out in the garden in April, I think they'll probably all be about the same size. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that. I wanted to tell you the mistake I made when I was measuring out that fertilizer. You would only want, if you use the Neptune's Harvest, you're only going to want to use 1 tablespoon per gallon of water.